really exciting to see this match here. I mean, I feel like both of them have kind of been playing better and better lately. NL made the switch over to Akuma, and then like was a little shaky. Looked good at EVO Japan. He made it pretty far there.
Yeah.
And then now I feel like he is just kind of coming into his own with this character. And on the other hand, Machabo has been playing fantastic all season.
We actually saw NL Cammy yesterday while he was playing in pools.
That's what's interesting to me too. Is
He's
like
keeping both characters around.
Yeah, I was gonna say I feel like a lot of people abandon her, and I'm like, but why?
Yeah, she's still good.
Yeah, like it's not like she's
don't whiff things as much. I mean, you know, the problems with the character are only if you're not playing well.
Yeah. Well, like she has weaknesses now that she didn't have before. But the thing is, like, she's still very good, and she still has a lot of stuff that other characters don't have answers to in certain ranges, and like the air approach options are still really good. So, you know, she's not like the character she was last season, but she's definitely very solid, and she can get the job done.
He played Cammy versus Dawson, which I thought was a smart choice. I don't think she blows up Dawson, but I do think that she does better than Akuma. So it's probably that he's keeping it around for certain matchups, which makes a lot of sense.
Yeah, I think like also, if you put that much time and effort into a character like Cammy and you have her in your pocket, you can play her at that level, you might as well hold on to it.
Sure.
Unless the character gets decimated, you know, having an extra character in your back pocket is a good idea.
And Machabo, as you said, has really, really leveled it up. He's always been a strong player, and of course, he's been one of the best of all time in a couple other games. But in Street Fighter V, he's been playing it, and then it seems like he really turned the corner of being legit to consistently making top 8s and really getting towards the end of top 8s as well.
Yeah, so that's the one thing that I kind of like from him is Machabo. I feel like he's always been a player who's like, when I look at him, I'm like, his anti-airs are incredible. His ground game and whip punish is very solid. But, you know, now it just feels like he has everything. He's like the complete package. You know, he's comfortable in this game. When you see him, you know, he's an EVO champion. He's like one, you mentioned a legend in other games, especially, specifically Guilty Gear. He's a legend.
For sure, yeah.
You know, he's such an incredible player. And so you really feel and see the fundamentals from that game translating to his success in this game.
See how he does right now versus UYU NL. Starting off well as NL, dash forward, the burst from him. Already trying to move in. Yeah, look at this offensive style here. It's no bones about it. This is all about the offense here from NL starting off. Wow, he tried it.
Yeah, that was an attempt on the punish. I actually like that the back throw was the punish from Machabo to put him in the corner.
Sure.
He could have done something into like V-scale and taken corner carry or whatever, but he was like, no, I'm just going to put you back in the corner and go for this offense.
Uh-oh. Okay, well, it did work for himself.
Yeah.
And this is going to seal it? Well, maybe not. Close. No.
It looks low. Keeps it very safe. Now, if you're him, you just wait for a jump fireball for EX uppercut, and the rest of this round, you just play very, very safe.
Yeah, he can definitely play this slowly, or maybe not. NL's in his face just like that.
Yeah, spend it on it. Pump out the damage.
Oh, it's not enough by just the Barris the Pixels and wake up EX. He took the risk. That was for the round or not. That's all that was about for him. He was willing to let it ride.
He was like, I'm sick of this. I gotta get out of here.
Let's go to the next round, next round.
Yeah, he's like, I'm so sick of this guy. What do you think you are? Just die, please. Just get this over.
What?
Probably walk up, medium punch, red fireball, and he got overhead.
Sick.
That happens all the time to Akuma players. I feel like in this season, they're just walking around overhead and people are trying to do standing medium punch into red fireball. Because you got to do half circle back, so you got to go to forward.
Yeah.
Nice whip punish.
Here's NL. See what he gets. Machabo just willing to walk backwards. Oh, the hit comes. Activation. NL does not yet hit his to activate. Getting close. Got it now.
Yeah, this is huge.
Not going to have much life left, if at all.
No, this does a grip of damage.
He's already in trigger, and it's a ton of damage, and it is enough.
Yeah, the thing is when you're V-trigger Necalli, you just walk around and do crouching medium punch stomp all day. Because when it hits, you just win. You just get huge corner carry, you just get the position after, and it also does like 50% damage. It's nerfed to critical art damage, but it's still a ton of damage.
It's a lot, yeah.
That used to be like, if you have any life less than full, you're dead.
So pretty strong game one right there, and NL's gone back to the character select. Let's see what he chooses to do. As we said, he has kept Cammy around.
Seems like, yeah, he's going to stick with it.
Just taking a breather.
Yeah, in this match, you know, the thing in particular is I feel like Machabo is very solid in this matchup. He's beaten Tokido this season. He's beaten Haitani this season. He's beaten a lot of really good players. So, you know, in this matchup in particular, he feels very stable to me.
He looks good. Definitely looked good for sure in that first game right there. Some great choices. Took some risks, but when he did, they paid off. And other than that, he just played quite solidly. So NL now having taken a little bit of time to think things over, we'll see how he approaches it differently. It was a very offensive start for him in the first round of game 1. This time, oh, okay.
Yeah, wakes up jab DP on first knockdown. He's like, all right, well, it's 3 frames. I'll give it a shot. Sometimes you have to try it.
Hey, that means that he's 2/3 of the way to V-trigger.
Yeah, a lot of the times that's the win condition with this character, right? Like, you just need that V-trigger.
Got it. Oh, he wanted the activation point right there. NL instead gets the whiff punish.
Yeah, you're smoked. EX red
That's
fireball.
a lot of damage pumping out right here. Got him.
Cleaned up. He had plenty of meter to close that out.
So nice by NL to walk slightly out of that Sten roundhouse range and then get the punish. That was really what that was about right there. If that had been roundhouse, it would have been activation, and we would have had a very different situation.
Yeah, you would have had to guess after. Nice whiff punish. When you see Necalli go for stomp, you hold back, and then you hit a button. And if the stomp whiffs, then you get the whiff punish. If it doesn't whiff, you just block. It's no problem.
Look at this! And that did stun. I think he probably wanted that to not stun, but he got it right there.
Yeah, he at least built some bar instead, and I think he'll take it. 2 bars here. Oh,
early.
My.
Here comes Machabo with the great decision. Pressuring. Uh-oh, how many?
Goes for roundhouse this time. Walk up throw. He breaks it. This is scary.
Oh, how do you react in time?
He dashes so fast. Double down medium punch into the stomp, in a critical art. Not dead, but very close.
Yeah, I'll say. At death's door here is NL.
Oh, the Seismo. He went for it off the walk back. Match point Machabo off that huge turnaround. We were thinking it was going to be 1 apiece.
Yeah, it looked very close. But nope. Machabo match point.
Seismo gets beaten early. He
tried it again, and he's just maybe buffering the Hurricane too late. Keeps coming out on whiff.
Yeah, that's like the second time I think we've seen that. It's the exact same way the set started.
Yeah.
For the roundhouse.
There, a little too far away, and I'm trying to make his way in.
You know,
Machabo's movement's so good. Oh,
yeah,
here we go.
I was going to say, he hasn't gone to Seismo too much so far, and it hasn't been punished, but then there's that clean punish over. Now he's going to find that activation.
Hoping to see a jump, hoping to see something wild. Nothing like that. He's whip punch. Wow, that just happened to work. He got lucky. And I'm trying to make it happen in this game.
Man, Machabo's so greedy for the roundhouse activate. Yeah, I like raw activation.
For sure.
You lost so much life just trying to go for that heavy kick activate. Or
he can definitely make this happen here.
Yeah, I mean, it's doable. He's getting close to building critical art, too.
Yeah, he's really 2 series away. Anti-air. What? Okay.
He went for the dive kick and it beat the uppercut. That would not have beaten EX uppercut.
No, it wouldn't have.
But he went for, you know, just a regular uppercut thinking it was going to be a jump, and he lost on that. And one thing about Machabo is you can rely on him to uppercut you. So in that situation, jump dive kick I kind of like because you know he's going to DP.
But I am surprised to see that it was not EX. He's a little greedy for meter, hoping to build super. Instead, it's 1-1. NL backing off slightly.
Wow, he was a little too far.
What a read. NL's now got the corner for himself. There is an EX. He waited for it.
Uppercut on the jump out. He does get out of the corner, though, which, you know, I think that's worth eating the uppercut damage for. Block and punish. Try that walk up again that we saw earlier. Takes the knockdown. This is a punish.
Yep.
Yeah, that's big. When he's in V-trigger, that's going to hurt pretty bad. Missed the meaty.
He again was worried about DP. Can NL make it happen? He's trying to pressure in.
Jab
There's
hits
the buttons from Machabo. He really fought well defensively there. He blocked when he needed to, and he interrupted when he needed to.
Yeah, that was like one of those situations where both the counter hits, you know, back to back, he kind of delayed and then was like, oh, it hit, and then went for the crouching medium kick. NL was trying to make something happen. He needed the round. Man, walk back roundhouse.
Shout outs to that.
Uppercut's clean. Man, his Seismos have been very well spaced.
Yeah, it's not just the regular ground movement, it's that he spaces those very well too. He kind of makes me like this character. I feel dirty for saying that.
Yeah,
it's fun. It's a weird feeling.
He's fun in his own way. You just can't play him too long.
And now trying to make something happen. Okay, what he was worried about in the last round finally came. EXTP. Here comes the pressure from Machabo.
Yeah, this is big. Caught the meaty.
He's
not enough to kill.
One more though.
Jump over. He delays it.
Just in case of a DP.
And that's the kill. Machabo moving on, and that delay was so good. It caught him. You can tell that, like, in that situation, he's like, he blocked the cross up, and he's like, and then it's that moment of panic.
Yeah,
is where you get hit.
Like it was just long enough for him to recognize that Machabo was not pressing a button, in fact. And okay, he's not pressing a button. Maybe it's my turn. Oh, I already got hit.
Yeah, you try to throw tech, you try to button.
Yeah, it was the it was the time that it took for him to recognize that there was no button from Machabo that made him get hit by the button from Machabo.
Yeah, the littlest delay. He's like, and he just panics. He's like, oh, I got to do something, and then it's too late. At that point, when you see it visually, it's already too late because the attacker has inputted something. It's long gone, but your body just reacts to it. You just feel it.
You know?